Welcome everybody to the second episode of Mix and Match. I'm your host, Erwinshah. Mix and Match highlights Singapore's talented designers and their creations, exploring how they blend tradition, culture, and modern influences to craft their own unique styles. Let's meet our designer. With our designer here, YuTong.
Hi, my name is YuTong.
Why don't you tell us the inspiration behind your collection, please?
My collection name is called Tying the Knot. I was inspired by the idea of red string theory. In Chinese is 出嫁. I directly took the inspiration from my mom's marriage. I wanted to explore the traditional Chinese cultural beliefs in Fengshui and Buddhism. I wanted to explore the idea of comfort, protection, and also mother's love.
How do you blend your collection with tradition and modern? Because I see you tying with the fur and the knot and everything, because it's a very weird juxtaposition, but it's so interesting.
Wanted to explore oversized silhouette. I kind of worked along with this kind of subtraction cutting and also enlarge the knots, because usually in traditional Chinese Hanfu, the knots are smaller in size. So I just play around with sizes and proportions, and also create a cutout to have this crop top-ish look. I decided to style it with leg warmers, which is in trend now, more targeted towards the youth and the younger audience.
Yeah, I see. It's very, very nice. How do you see this piece worn in different ways? Or how would you style it in different ways?
I would style it with ruffle miniskirt. It's my identity. I love mini skirts. I love ruffles.
That. What is the vision behind your brand and your identity? Are your other collection pieces all in similar tone, color, fabric?
I will play with a lot of colors. I have another piece that is similar to this, but it's in hot pink. I wanted it to be a little more subtle, I guess. So I just used black because I feel black goes well with everything.
Anything.
Yeah, anything.
Agreed. Were there any challenges you faced when making the garment? Because the knots look quite complicated, but it's still a statement piece.
This is my first time making knots actually, but it wasn't that much of a difficulty because I went to TikTok to search how to tie the knot.
Well, TikTok is now our new doctor and everything. Everything is on there. So what's one thing you want audience to take away from your collection or the garment piece itself?
I would want them to be reminded of a sense of warmth or comfort, even though it's not their own culture.
Represents themselves and their culture, right? Agree.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, YuTong, for sharing. Now that we know more, should we take it to the streets and ask the public what they think about this beautiful collection piece?
Yes, let's go.
Go! What do you think about this beautiful collection piece by our designer YuTong over here?
I think this is a very beautiful piece. It's very kick-ass. It breathes a sense of dark feminine. It feels like it's a woman who is stepping into her power, walking down the street like a badass.
Yeah.
年轻人一代的想法跟他的服装是中国那一代的。
I like that there is a fusion of Chinese aesthetics as well as cozy socks. Beautiful blend of the softness of the ribbons, the hardness of the metals. So I think there is yin and yang and a lot of thoughtfulness to this.
A lot of juxtaposition, would you say?
Yes.
How would you integrate into your everyday fashion?
这个服装也是可以配那个牛仔裤，还是窄的裙啊，那种窄的裙哦。
If I go travel to Japan
Yeah.
and go clubbing
There you go.
and have a little bit to drink
Yeah.
and lose my inhibition and
It's a
want to
perfect outfit for
align.
that. Well, thank you to YuTong for showcasing your garment today and Inqua for modeling. Should we take it to the runway and slay the house down? Thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Mix and Match. I'm your host, Erwinshah. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Always remember to mix and match your styles and express yourself freely. Thank you!